Jesse Powell's net worth, biography, early life, career, his cause of death. Jesse Powell was one of those musicians and vocalists who left a lasting emotional imprint on listeners. In his early years, Powell performed with his family and in local talent shows. In Kansas City in 1993, he met a young producer named Carl Roland. They began collaborating as soon as they got to Los Angeles, California. Powell's big break came when Louis Silas Jr. heard him perform at an artist showcase and quickly signed him to a recording contract. Isn't that great? Powell had 4 albums total, the most recent of which was released in 2003. Now let's talk a little bit about Powell's net worth according to the sources we have gathered. In 2022, Jesse Powell had a net worth of between $1 million and $1.5 million. Powell grew up in a middle-class family. He used his talent for music to gain fame and money. His net worth is currently, or before the last update, $2 million US. His name, Jesse Powell, age 51 years old, height 1.75 meter, weight 70 kg approximately, profession singer, date of birth 12 September 1971, birthplace United States, nationality American, income $500,000 per year, spouse not applicable or not mentioned. How so? That we would find out later. His early life: on September 12, 1971, Jesse Powell was born in Gary, Indiana. He grew up with his 3 siblings, Jacob, Trina, and Tamara, who went on to become well-known R&B singers and whose song "What Would You Come Here For" peaked at number 56 on the Billboard Hot 100. They also had a brother named Jacob. But today we will be focusing more on Jesse. He was an avid participant in church music during most of his childhood, which he spent in Gary, Indiana with his family. Powell went to a private high school in Gary, Indiana for his secondary education. He then went to Hampton University to continue his education. What about his career startup? Powell and his siblings participated in regional talent contests at the start of the 1990s, and a producer by the name of Carl Roland finally found him. He subsequently started collaborating with label chief Louis Silas Jr. Powell and Louis started creating music together after Powell was signed to his Silas record label. 3 years later, in 1996, Powell released All I Need, a small hit that peaked at number 32 on the Billboard R&B music chart. The lead song from Powell's second album, which was released the same year and following his debut album, reached at number 35 on the Billboard R&B music chart. With the help of his second album, he gained more fans and finally did a cover of the classic song Gloria, which was first released by the R&B group Enchantment in the same year and reached number 51 on the Billboard R&B music chart. Let's talk about his breakthrough. Powell's popularity skyrocketed after the release of the lead song from his second album, I Wasn't With It, which was a huge success and his first album to chart in Billboard music. With the album Bout It, Powell followed up the huge success of I Wasn't With It. When Powell put the song You in his album Bout It, he experienced a recognition and a fame in the general public. Powell and Silas Record had planned to put You on Powell's next album, but the success of Bout It forced them to do so, and Powell's life got better when You came out. Both the Billboard music chart and the Billboard R&B chart saw Bout It peaked at number 2 and 10 respectively. As his album sales skyrocketed, the RIA gave it a gold certificate and Bout It came to be known as his signature record. After Louis Silas Jr.'s passing, Silas Record and MCA Records amalgamated and Powell signed with the latter. His debut single If I, which he released in 2000 through MCA Records, reached number 58 on the Billboard's R&B chart. Powell recorded 2 albums for MCA Records after being released in 2000, J.P. in 2001 and Something in the Past. The following year, Powell later left MCA Records and signed with the Riviera Records. His first release with Riviera Records was his 4th studio album, Just, which came out in 2003. 3 more tracks from Powell's final album Jesse were released before he decided to leave the music business. Let's talk about his cause of death. A statement posted by Jesse Powell's family on social media indicates that he has apparently passed away. Just one day after turning 51, the R&B singer went away. After his debut album of the same name was released in 1990s, Powell passed away at his Los Angeles residence. As of this writing, the cause of death is still a mystery. However, sources have proven to us that he died of heart arrest. His sister Tamara Powell pleaded for privacy in a heartfelt Instagram post as they lamented the loss and honored the singer's everlasting legacy. Now let's talk about frequently asked questions. Is Jesse Powell a gay, or was he a gay? As per VIPFab, Jesse Powell was bisexual. How old was Jesse Powell when he died? The age of Jesse Powell was 51 when he died. Who is the girlfriend of Jesse Powell? According to the reports, Jesse Powell was dating Gigi Hadid, but more to that we better find out. What were Jesse Powell's favorite things? Point number 1, favorite actress Jennifer Lawrence, favorite singer Justin Bieber, favorite app Instagram, favorite game not applicable, favorite food not known, favorite song not known, favorite sportsman Jason Tatum, favorite movie Spider-Man Far From Home, favorite footballer Cristiano Ronaldo, favorite TV show not known, hobbies driving and traveling.